Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 3, and I am still rolling. I am still rolling on this fucking...
Kevin's pissed! I'm pissed off!
It's about time you got pissed for a
I'm
change.
not pissed off about the women so much, but it's just I'm very confused. You know? I mean, if you end up dating a drug addict loser, he's probably always going to be a drug addict loser. Don't think you're going into this going, I'll clean him up, I'm a good chick, I'll fix him. You ain't going to fix him. You don't got anything that's going to fix him, okay? He's always going to be a drug addict loser. If I drink, don't think for 1 second. Don't think for 1 second that you're going to stop that from happening.
Fuck no.
Look how chinky-eyed I am right now. I'm loaded. And you know what? Tomorrow, I'm going to be drunk. The day after that,
That's right.
probably drunk. I may pass out in the lawn. Don't think that because there's something going on, I may love you to death, okay? You may be the greatest woman in the entire world, the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm still going to drink. That's how it is. That's who I am. I play my video games, I get drunk, I fall over, sometimes throw up on the floor. That's what I do.
Take them or leave them.
That's
Girls.
it. Great. That's who I am. If you want some of this, chances are I'm going to vomit on the floor. Sometimes in a ShopRite bag, sometimes in a JCPenney bag.
Good times.
And the vomit eats through the paper bag and then stains the floor.
And vice versa. You know, when I drink, sometimes I get angry. The Italian hot-blooded comes out. Sometimes I bash out headlights, break windows.
I've done such things.
Chase people with bats. You know.
Sometimes Jimmy passes out on the stairs and shits himself.
So, sometimes I trip over myself with a bottle of Zima running from the cops into the back of the woods.
I've seen this happen also. And that's what Jimmy's always going to do. He's going to run from cops into woods. He's going to shit himself and throw up on the floor like me.
That's it.
That's what we do. That's nothing is ever going to change that. And the guy that you're currently with is never going to change. If you don't like him now, you won't like him in 5, 10, or 15
Now there are men who will pretend for you. Oh yes. And then you're just getting yourself in hot water, ladies, because then you have a guy who's going to go behind your back to be who he really is, because he feels like he can't be himself in front of you. You know,
and you don't want that.
You're setting yourself up for failure here. You know, all the time with this. You choose a guy for what he can be, a project, a fixer-upper. You're just setting yourself up for failure, ladies. All right? Find a guy you connect with. Bottom line, you know what I mean? You ain't going to change us.
That's like a poor guy, like a really poor guy, trying to build a muscle car or rebuild one. It ain't happening. That motherfucker is going to sit out there and rot faster than it would in any other guy's garage.
Be a lawn ornament.
That's all it'll ever be. So you don't want to make lawn ornaments out of your men. Marry them, date them for who they are, not what they can be. What do you got for me, Jim?
All right, well, since we're on thoughts and opinions, let's go right on to this Christmas vandalism.
Oh, this is a great one. We had to report this. We found this, and this is something we had to report on. Jim, shoot him the story, man.
This guy at St. Louis, I believe it was.
I have no fucking idea.
He decided to go out and destroy thousands of dollars
It was
worth
almost
of Christmas decorations.
It was almost $4,000 in Christmas decorations.
He just did one nuts and started destroying Christmas decorations.
Breaking bulbs and shit.
The cops arrested him. They haven't really quite determined whether or not he's just bitter about Christmas.
They're calling him Scrooge.
You know, it was just one of those right. What brings me to the main topic, the holiday season is upon us. It gets us, some people it depresses, some people it gets stress, anxiety. I mean, what does the holiday season do to you? You know, what does it do to you, Kev?
Hey, you know what? I get drunk through the holidays, Jim.
That's how we cope.
That's how we cope. Generally, there's a lot of family events involved. And,
I hate those.
You know, whatever it is, I'm drunk.
I have to go to the shore fucking tomorrow. I have to take a 3-hour drive to spend 6 hours in hell to drive 3 hours home to get away from it.
Are you going to be drunk?
Oh, God, I hope so. I don't know though.
Well, you know you do.
Oh,
You
great nips.
you buy the little tiny bottles for like
Yes.
$1.
No, the little
You stuff-
Jamesons.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
You stuff your pockets full of those.
Oh,
Most
good
people
for that.
don't even notice them in your pockets,
Mhm.
and then you just fucking keep hitting shots all day. That's how you get. That's how you cope.
I got it covered.
That's how you do it, Jim.
I got it covered, man.
But other than that, no, I'm pretty joyous for the holidays because I'm drunk through them. But I mean, I enjoy the holidays besides the drinking aspect. I really do. I love Thanksgiving. I absolutely love Christmas. I love watching my kids open gifts and stuff. I love it. You know, I mean, sometimes I'm hungover, sometimes I'm a little drunk, but you know, whatever.
I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of Christmas anymore. I used to be.
I love it.
I almost want to get sentimental now for a moment here.
Really?
I do. It's something that's happened to me recently. It's just been the last couple of years, ever since I lost my grandmother.
Yeah, that's a hard one. Man. That's
You know what I mean? It was a tradition every single year over her house, big Christmas thing, and since she's been gone, it just hasn't been the same.
It
And
really fucked you up, huh?
yeah, Christmas just sucks now.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I
Yeah.
mean, I lost my grandmother, and I will say that, like you, you know, in the aspects, it's not the exact same scenario, but my grandmother lived in North Carolina, and she would come up to Jersey every Christmas, and she would throw a big family party, and that was Christmas to me. That was a part of Christmas. It
Yeah.
wasn't on Christmas. It was the week before or whatever, but that was a big part of Christmas for me, was that family party. And you know, she's been gone for several years now, and ever since she passed, that party just ceased to exist, because that was really her party. You know, even if it was at my mother's house every year, but that was her party.
Yeah.
You know, and she passed away, and that party just died. And I'd really like to see that party happen again someday, but I doubt it ever will.
Not to get off.
So I can
topic,
feel your
but
pain a little bit there.
It's funny because as you get older, you're getting into your 30s now. You know, I'm
Very
32.
bothered by that, by the way.
Yeah, you know, you get up there in age, man. You know what I mean? It's just something you have to deal with when you get older. You know, it's just things just change, and you have
People
to
dropping
cope
dead.
with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and things. That's kind of the reason why a lot of people get depressed around the holiday season, folks.
That's right.
You know.
Loss of family members.
Yeah, you know.
You know, Jim, I'm gonna say it right here on yours now. I think that maybe you and I should start our own fucking holiday tradition.
Maybe we will, Kev.
Maybe we should. I think that's a good idea.
You know.
You know what? So therefore, our grandkid could be upset when we die.
Yeah. Well, at least somebody will miss us.
yeah, maybe. So if we start a tradition, then we have a reason to be upset. You know, or we could get somebody upset when we drop dead.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned, or we'll finally go into headlines and news.